Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Hope you're having a great day. So, today I've got a commentary style video for you. This one's a bit different, but I know you're probably thinking, how in the world can Grand Theft Auto 5 change somebody's life? Is this guy a big old giant nerd? You could probably say I'm a nerd. I mean, I do YouTube for a living. I make YouTube videos, but Grand Theft Auto 5 has had a major impact on my life within the last 5 years. And that's because of this game. I was able to turn my passion for YouTube and my hobby for YouTube into right now a kind of full-time job. And it originated with Grand Theft Auto 5, and I've branched out from that. So I guess let me just start back in 2004. So 2004 is actually when I was introduced to the Grand Theft Auto series. I remember being at Blockbuster, and I remember seeing the Vice City cover art, and I was like, holy crap, this looks really cool. 2004 is also the year that I got a PlayStation 2 for the first time. Before that, I was real old school. I had a Nintendo 64, and I also had a Super Nintendo. That was all I had to play, so I was all into the Mario games. Didn't really know much about anything else. Well, I got the PS2 Slim for Christmas that year, and then, well, it might have been 2005, then early 2005 when I was introduced to Grand Theft Auto. But I remember seeing Vice City on the shelf, and I remember saying, wow, this like cover art is so vibrant. You know what they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but I judged this game by this cover because it looked really cool, and it turned out to be really fun. And just a few months later, I discovered San Andreas, and then I also discovered GTA 3. I actually discovered that one last, and I think maybe that's why I didn't enjoy that as much, because it was so like ancient compared to Vice City and San Andreas by the time I got to it and experienced those games. But nonetheless, I'd always been a fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. Now let's fast forward to like 2006. I also played Vice City Stories when that came out, but 2008 came along, Grand Theft Auto 4 came out. I had a buddy who played the crap out of that game. He had that game when it first came out, and I was like, wow, I really want to play this game. But I only had that PlayStation 2 still, so I was able to get an Xbox 360 sometime in 2008, and I was able to get Grand Theft Auto 4. I think it was in like August or September 2008. So had tons of fun on Grand Theft Auto 4 throughout the years, up until Grand Theft Auto 5 released, and I was very excited for this. So, it's weird to think that today Grand Theft Auto 5 is 5 years old. 5 freaking years. What's even crazier is that when GTA 5 released in September 2013, Grand Theft Auto 4 was 5 years old. So from the period of GTA 4 releasing till GTA 5 came out, that's the same amount of time from GTA 5 releasing until now. And we don't even know anything about the next Grand Theft Auto game, so that's like completely mind-blowing right there. But when Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, I had been doing YouTube for a little over a year and a half. So I used to do Call of Duty videos like Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2. I used to be a huge Call of Duty fan. And I had 10,000 subscribers when GTA 5 came out. And from September 2013 up until now, I've done Grand Theft Auto. And sometime actually in the middle of 2014, I started branching out to like the older Grand Theft Auto games. I don't know, I just had so much fun with those games back in the day, and they were so nostalgic. There were so many things that could be covered in those games that literally nobody on YouTube was doing. So I capitalized on it, but I didn't do the best that I could because I was younger. I was inconsistent back then. And actually, when GTA 5 came out, I was 15. I was about to be 16 in November of that year. So you can do the math to figure out how old I am now, but I've aged considerably since then. And I've matured. My content, my passion for content creation has skyrocketed. I try to make very professional videos, professional content, and back then it was unprofessional. The things that I said, the way I went about videos, they weren't organized, and that's why I actually remake a lot of my older videos, because I feel like I can make them better. And also now I've got a bigger following. I mean, we've got over 400,000 subscribers, so more people can watch these videos. And I know that some of you guys go back and watch the older ones from 4 years ago, 5 years ago now. and I'm embarrassed by those, but hey, you got to start somewhere. Always remember that. But I like to remake them and do a better job, but also introduce these videos that nobody's seen in years to this bigger following that I have now, because I enjoy the things in the Grand Theft Auto series, like the secrets, the Easter eggs, and the backstories, and the plots, and just so many things, and I've got so many ideas going through my head for this one game series, and I want to also prioritize to these younger kids out there who weren't even born in 2004 how amazing the Grand Theft Auto series is outside of GTA 5. Because a lot of younger kids think, wow, we've got Grand Theft Auto 5. These older games suck. They're probably trash and they're garbage because the graphics aren't like Grand Theft Auto 5. And, you know, to the younger kids who think that, just know that back when these games were dominating the scene, these were the best graphics out there. These were Grand Theft Auto 5 graphics, theoretically speaking. I mean, they were the best of the best for their time. I mean, San Andreas took it to a whole nother level back then. So I was uploading Grand Theft Auto 5 really up until like the middle of 2016, and then that's when I really started to capitalize on the older games, and that's really what I post a lot of now, because as far as GTA 5 goes, the well has run dry for the most part. I mean, there's not really anything in the storyline that you can cover to make interesting videos about. Occasionally a brand new Easter egg pops up or a secret, but for the most part it's pretty minuscule. But every once in a while, like once a year, some major Easter egg in GTA 5 pops up that nobody had known about before, which is really cool. And that's another reason I love the Grand Theft Auto series and Rockstar Games. But for the most part, I've been just covering the older games. I call them GTA Retro. That's what I call these videos. And the sad thing about it is, like, I've covered a lot of these older games so much that I think I've covered just about anything that you can talk about in them, or in these older games, and I feel like I can't make entertaining videos on those games anymore. Nonetheless, I'm not giving up with that, though. I've got so many ideas that haven't been done with these older games, and even Grand Theft Auto 5. I've got them all written down, and just day by day, I'm trying to execute those and make these videos like entertaining and easy to watch, but also enjoyable. So, real quick, let's just go back to Grand Theft Auto 5. That's what this video's about. That's what I want to talk about. So, here's some pictures from my Instagram of the day GTA 5 came out. I went to the midnight release. This is what I looked like back in 2013. Less than an hour away, we've got Grand Theft Auto 5. And then, when I got my hands on the copy of Grand Theft Auto 5, we had out with the old and in with the new. And then 5 days later, I beat Grand Theft Auto 5. I beat that game in 5 freaking days. I literally no-lifed it. I didn't upload any videos, and I just played the game. So I came up with some YouTubers that you're probably familiar with in Grand Theft Auto 5, like iCrazyTeddy, Mr. Boss for the win. I've actually known Mr. Boss since before Grand Theft Auto 5 came out. Back when we were two very small YouTubers, he had like 15,000 subscribers when I first met him. And that was in summer 2013. So we had done a few collaborations on Call of Duty videos. Not a lot of people know that. They think, oh, just crappy GTA YouTubers and they're friends because they're GTA YouTubers. And that's not the case. So some of my favorite memories with Grand Theft Auto 5 are just exploring the map and thinking to myself, wow. The first time I played the game, like, there's so much potential here. So many secrets, so many Easter eggs. I don't know this map, but within a few months, I'm going to know this thing like the back of my hand, and it's not going to be new anymore, and it's going to be sad. And I remember thinking to myself, where are we going to be in 5 years? You know, what's Grand Theft Auto going to be like? And GTA 5 definitely took the series to a whole nother level. I mean, it's the best-selling game of all time now, or like one of the top two. It's either number 1 or 2, but I think it's the best-selling game. And even in 2018, it's still breaking records and selling numbers. And Rockstar really took a huge leap with GTA Online, and that was something that they hadn't really like prioritized and focused on before, and it blew up. And that's the reason GTA 5 is still relevant today, because of GTA Online. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. If it wasn't for GTA Online, we'd probably be playing GTA 6 right now, because there would be no longevity to the game, and Rockstar wouldn't be making any money, but they make money with shark cards and things like that. So Grand Theft Auto 5 has had a great impact on my life. It's allowed me to turn my hobby for YouTube into a full-time job for the time being. Who knows how long that's going to last. I'm riding out this journey and having a great time with it, and I owe it to you guys for supporting me throughout the years. And I hope one day that we hit 1 million subscribers, and I hope one day I can look back and say, wow, it all started with a game called Grand Theft Auto 5 that really helped propel my channel into where it is today. So that said, thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know in the comments down below, what's your favorite memory from Grand Theft Auto 5? I've got tons, and I talked to you guys about some just a minute ago, but other than that, just like playing through the story, man, the funny dialogue, the crazy things happening, and that feeling I had back then, I can still remember it. Just a great time in my life. So that said, thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Zach Cox, and if we could let's get 1,700 likes on this video since GTA 5 released on September 17th. So anyways, consider subscribing if you're new here. For the final time, I'm Zach Cox. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next video.